What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I want to talk about Brittany Griner, okay? And again, I've taken some interesting positions on Brittany Griner being in Russia and her being convicted for 9 years into the prison. You know, this whole thing with smuggling drugs and all that. I really don't know what to believe now. I was thinking that it was a setup, and then she admitted that she did something, and then I just don't know. I don't know what happened. Okay, I really don't know if she's guilty or innocent. I can't tell. I just know that just comes at an interesting time when the United States is backing Ukraine. So I do know that. That's what I can confirm. However, I want to talk about NBA players being blamed, okay, for not standing up for Brittany Griner. Okay? That's what I want to deal with here. People are blaming NBA players for not stepping up to the bat. So now here's what I want to talk about today, okay? Because we are in a system of where many women say they don't need men, okay? Women say that they don't need masculinity. And I want to even read a statement that Miss Griner put. I want to apologize to my teammates, my club, my fans in the city for my mistake that I made and the embarrassment I brought on them. I want to apologize to my parents, my siblings, the Phoenix Mercury organization back at home, the amazing women in the WNBA, and my amazing spouse at home. So clearly this is admitting some sort, okay, of embarrassment. Yet, you are asking NBA players, blaming them for not stepping up for her when you have this particular admittance of guilt from Brittany Griner. But I thought y'all didn't need men. Okay? Brittany Griner is, and we're going to be real, in a lesbian marriage. Okay? Brittany Griner is an adult. She takes care of her wife as if a man would take care of his wife. She is owning up to the consequences of whatever she felt that she did wrong. Yet you blame the men of the NBA for not stepping up for her. When LeBron James made the call, NBA players have said this is wrong, but you're looking for another reason to blame men, the same men that many of the same ladies say that y'all don't need. The same men that y'all don't even have any respect for. But now y'all want protection from these men in the NBA when clearly, let me tell you this, women have every opportunity to make the WNBA the same thing as the NBA. Why y'all not asking for the WNBA players to step up? Oh, okay, because the NBA has all the fans, right? Okay, when you go to WNBA games, as good as those players are and talented as those WNBA players are, guess what you'll see? Empty seats. Why? Women don't go to those games. You even had NBA players that are bigging up the WNBA players more than they do. Kobe Bryant was a staunch supporter of women's basketball. Many men are. When the WNBA, when you look at women and their economy, what they spend money on is greater than men's. You don't see women at the WNBA games. You don't see them making a sellout. You want to know why? Because women are not interested in that as much so as they are in the NBA. So now, when you have the opportunity to make yourself a force, it's not happening, but then you want to blame these guys. The men in the NBA had nothing to do with what happened with Brittany Griner, okay? In fact, I believe that they supported her. Many NBA players feel bad for what happened to her, but you don't want to blame the government. If anything, what about Joe Biden? Okay? Why would you blame the... And it's so funny because y'all don't want to put the blame where the blame is at. Either it's on her Or it's on it's on the government for not getting it done. Why do you want to blame black NBA players? I'll tell you why you want to blame black NBA players, because black men is to blame for everything. Even when it's women who are in relationships with other women, y'all want to find a way to blame black men. When black men, Brittany Griner don't have no husband. In fact, many of the players that she probably looked up to were men. Her friends are men in the NBA. But now y'all want to say that the men are the problem. That's weak. Every time something bad happens and men don't have nothing to do with it, here y'all come blaming black men. It is pathetic, guys. Stop already. Let's say, for example, LeBron James gets locked up somewhere else. Let's say Russia. Okay? Should he ever say that that women or WNBA or women's groups don't lobby for him to get in? Never. See, a lot of women want protection from the same men that y'all disrespecting for every day out here in these streets. And it's not just an African American thing. It's American thing. You want protection from the same men that you dislike. How are you ladies doing this? You ladies don't like these men. You disrespect some of them. You talk about how men are oppressing you. Okay, so the men become completely disinterested, let's say, for example, in what you're talking about, what you're doing. So men just say, okay, I'm leaving it alone. Then you want to blame the men when they don't help you, when they don't want to use their things, which is a lie, because they did. So which is it? Either you want to be under the protection of men or you don't. If you don't, then you got to deal with the consequences as if you also were a man, okay? But this is what they don't want to do. They don't want to deal with that. You know, a lot of women want to disrespect the men that they want to help them. Okay, so, all right, bail us out, men, so we can come back and not give you anything ever again. Does it make any sense, guys? Does it make any sense? No. All right? And I feel sorry for the young lady. I do. But listen, men don't have nothing to do with this at all. In my honest opinion, a lot of the NBA athletes did their due diligence with trying to help her get out. Y'all blame LeBron. Y'all blame Tom Brady. Why y'all just can't put the blame where it needs to be? On her or on Biden? Everybody but the person that's involved in it. Blaming black NBA players is weak. It's weak. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of the Celebrity Junker. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.